Zero conditional sentence structure examples. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another interesting and easy English learning video. Today we are going to learn about zero conditional sentences, what they are, how to use them, and when they are used in daily conversation.
Hi friends! I'm really excited about today's topic because zero conditional sentences are super useful when you want to talk about general truths, facts, or things that always happen under certain conditions. So let's get started and learn them in a very simple and easy way.
All right. First, let me explain what a zero conditional sentence is. A zero conditional is used when the result of the condition is always true, like a fact or scientific truth. We use present simple tense in both parts of the sentence, the if clause and the main clause.
That's right. The structure of a zero conditional sentence is if plus present simple, present simple. For example, if you heat ice, it melts. This is a scientific fact. Every time you heat ice, it melts. So, it is always true.
Exactly. Let's break the sentence down. If you heat ice is the condition and it melts is the result. Both parts use present simple tense.
Let's take another example. If it rains, the grass gets wet. Here again, we are talking about something that always happens. Whenever it rains, the grass gets wet. So this is a perfect zero conditional sentence.
Now let's take a look at some more daily life examples. If you touch fire, it burns. If you don't water plants, they die. If I am late, my teacher gets angry. In all these examples, the condition always leads to the same result.
Very good examples, Annie. These kinds of sentences are used when we talk about rules, habits, and scientific facts. Let me give a few more. If people eat too much, they get fat. If you mix red and blue, you get purple. If you press this button, the computer turns on.
That's right. And here's something important. We can also reverse the sentence. The result can come first and the condition can come later. For example, the grass gets wet if it rains. So you don't always have to start with if.
Good point. But remember, when we begin the sentence with if, we usually put a comma between the two parts. If you study hard, you pass the exam. But when if is in the middle, no comma is needed. You pass the exam if you study hard.
Yes, punctuation is important too. Now, let's test ourselves with a short activity. I will say the first part of the sentence, and you complete it. Here we go. If the sun sets.
It gets dark. Great, my turn. If you don't eat,
You feel hungry. Exactly. Here's another. If you boil water.
it turns into steam. Perfect. This is fun and very helpful.
Now, let's talk about how to use zero conditional in real-life conversations. Imagine this dialogue. A. What happens if you forget your password? B. If I forget my password, I reset it using my email. See? Both verbs are in present simple.
Another quick conversation example. A. Do you know what happens if you don't charge your phone? E. Yes, if I don't charge it, the battery dies. We use zero conditional to talk about what always happens in these situations.
Exactly. So now let's do a quick review of what we've learned today. First, the structure is if plus present simple, present simple. Second, we use it to talk about general truths, scientific facts, and real-life habits. Third, we can reverse the sentence order and drop the comma if needed.
And don't forget the examples we shared. Let's repeat a few. If you mix yellow and blue, you get green. If people smoke, they harm their health. If I drink coffee at night, I can't sleep. All of them follow the same pattern.
That's right, Altaf. And one final thing, zero conditional is not about the future or imaginary situations. It's only about things that are always true. So we don't use will or would in zero conditional.
Good reminder. So, students, please practice making your own zero-conditional sentences. Use examples from science, daily routine, or general knowledge.
Yes, practice is the key. And if you want to improve your grammar and speaking, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, English with Altaf, and watch more videos like this.
We hope today's lesson helped you understand zero-conditional sentences easily. Share this video with your friends and let them learn with you.
So, what have we learned today? We learned the structure of zero conditional, how to use it, and many examples from daily life. It's a great way to talk about things that are always true.
Exactly. Keep practicing, and soon you'll be using zero-conditional sentences naturally in your conversations.
Thanks for watching.
Take care, and see you in the next video on Grammar with Altaf.